Jimmy, you feeling intro-y? Ow, as I fucking headbutt my mic.
Atlanta Falcons.
15 or less as you drink lemonade from that? Polluted water? What are you drinking?
Piss.
Water with Mio in it.
Ah, hell yeah.
Welcome you two back again with Ascent Sports, another predictions video. Today we got the Atlanta Falcons. Is Drake London gonna come back again this year?
Hey,
Is Kyle Pitts actually a good tight end?
is he?
Is Bijan Robinson really a top 5 fantasy pick this year?
And he's not 5.
I don't know. We can discuss it though. On this episode of predictions, I got Mr. Onion Bomb himself, aka Brendan.
Hell
Then
yeah.
I got Mr. Isaiah, aka
Hi.
Boss Man Spencer
Hi.
from Zay and the Steelers.
Hey.
With us like always. Other than that, we get right into it, guys.
So starting out, week 1, I have the Atlanta Falcons beating the Panthers. Week 2, I have them beating the Packers. Week 3, I have them beating the Lions. So a hot start for Atlanta. But unfortunately, they do start dropping some games. They lose to Jacksonville in London. They lose to Houston. They lose to Washington. But they do beat the Bucks. But then it's back to the losses. They lose against the Titans. They lose against the Vikings. They lose against the Cardinals. Lose against the Saints. Lose against the Jets. Get a win again against Tampa. But then lose to the Panthers. Lose to the Colts. Beat the Bears. But then finish the season on a loss to give the Atlanta Falcons an overall record of 6-11. It's, sounds bad, but 6-11 for the Falcons, somehow, some way, that's a productive year. Desmond Ridder, to me, is a bit of a question mark. You also have Taylor Heineke, who is now, let go of from Washington, so there's that too. But, hey, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'm sleeping once again. We'll see. But you do have the weapons. You do have Bijan. You do have Drake London. You do have Kyle Pitts. It's going to be a pretty fun offense to see. Hopefully Desmond Ridder is that guy as something falls in the background.
I think they're a growing team. I think they can make some improvements. But I don't think they're ready yet. So week 1, I have them losing to the Panthers, losing to the Packers, losing to the Lions, and losing to the Jags. Rough 4 weeks. But
It's like
hey,
the
at least they lose.
of mine. Like I had them winning all these
Yeah.
at this point. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're good. But week 5, I have them losing to the Texans. But hey, week 6 they get their first win against the Commanders. Week 7 they lose to the Bucks. Week 8 they lose to the Titans. Week 9 they lose to the Vikings. Week 10 they lose to the Cardinals. And they head to the bye, only winning 1 game so far this season. Insane. Hey, they're gonna come back and beat the Saints, lose to the Jets, beat the Bucks, beat the Panthers, beat the Colts, lose to the Bears, and lose to the Saints for a record of 5-12.
Hey.
And 3rd place in their division.
3rd place in the division for me as well. I did forget that, and I did want to mention that. 3rd place as well. 3rd place Kings. It seems nice for Atlanta.
All right. So, I have the Falcons beating the Panthers week 1, but then losing to the Packers, losing to the Lions, and losing to the Jaguars in London. But little streak here. I have them beating the Texans, beating the Commanders, beating the Bucks, and beating the Titans. But then they lose to the Vikings. But then they beat the Cardinals. After the bye week, I have them beating the Saints, but then losing it to the Jets. But then I have them beating the Bucks, sweeping the Bucks, but then losing it to the Panthers, losing to the Colts, beating the Bears, but then losing to the Saints the final week. I actually have the Falcons at 9-8,
Hey,
first place in the NFC
They're
South.
winning
Yes.
the NFC South. Hold on. That deserves a gunshot, ladies and gentlemen. The Atlanta Falcons, NFC South is ours. It could happen. This division is something. They do have talent as well.
Yeah.
If Ritter's the guy, go ahead.
The big reason I have is because of Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
I really think they're going to run it down teams' throats. I think their O-line's really good as well. Desmond Ridder, is he the guy? I don't know, but if he's not, they do have Taylor Heineke, who has proven he can at least win some games. They have Kyle Pitts, they have Drake London, so they have pieces, and then their defense is not terrible, honestly. It's all right. I mean, they have AJ Terrell, very good corner.
Yeah.
They got some other pieces on the D line, whatnot. And Arthur Smith, I mean, not a terrible head coach. So I think with this division's kind of a mess. I think people are higher on the Saints, but for me, I got the Falcons sneaking in there and winning the division.
Hell yeah.
Steven has the Atlanta Falcons beating the Panthers week 1, beating the Packers week 2, losing to the Lions, losing to the Jaguars, losing to the Texans, but then beating the football team, beating the Commanders, and then losing to the Bucks, losing to the Titans, losing to the Vikings, losing to the Cardinals. But after the bye week, they get together, they beat the Saints, but then go right back, losing to the Jets, but then beat the Buccaneers, lose to the Panthers, lose to the Colts, beat the Bears, and then finally losing against the Saints for a record of 6-11, last place in the NFC South.
We will definitely see about Atlanta this year. Will it be a super positive season? Will it be more of the same? Will they even win the division like Brenden thinks? What do you guys think? Make sure you let us know in the comments. Anyways, that is going to do it for us. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Be sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button. This has been Zaya. Below me has been Jimmy. Below him has been Brenden. And we have been Ascent Sports. See you in the next video. Peace out.
I have a dream, that's all I need. I'll make it happen with some work and belief. Know what I want, so I'll take it on. I've made mistakes, but mistakes make you strong. Let's break it down for a minute. I want the crown, I'm gon' get it. You hear me loud, man, I'm winning. Yeah, Charlie Sheen will be grinning.